Hey guys! So for this experiment, it's going to show that an object at rest stays at rest unless acted upon by a force. So the three materials you'll need is a cup, it can be glass or plastic, a coin, and a playing card or an index card. So the principle illustrated is its inertia, so Newton's first law. Objects want to stay in their current state, rest or motion, unless a force changes that. And so here's the procedure for this. So first what you want to do is you want to grab your cup and you want to place this on top. I think there was one other thing. Oh yeah, so I'm using a Georgia standard that is, it's S3P1 or PI, no 1. Students will investigate how force affects the motion of an object and then plan and carry out an investigation to explain the effect of force on the speed or direction of an object. Alright, so here is our procedure. So place the cup on a flat surface, which this is a flat surface. Then you're going to place the index card on top of the cup. And then we're going to put the coin on top of the card. And now this is where you can have trouble if you don't you're going to be flicking the card like this. And so you need to make sure that you flick it really fast and hard, because if you don't, then you won't be able to figure out what's going to happen with this experiment. It could all go downhill. So what you'll need, again, is a cup, flat surface, card, and a coin. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this experiment. This is inertia. So this is going to show inertia of Newton's, I think it's first law of motion. Yeah, first law of motion. Alright, so we'll do the experiment. So it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. So what happened was the thing that didn't get any force was the coin. The coin didn't have any force that was given to it. I flung the card all the way over here. Sorry. And so what happened was the coin, I only put force on the card, so the card was the only thing that moved and the coin stayed still and went into the cup. So the penny stays at rest due to inertia. So when the card is flicked quickly, the force doesn't transfer to the penny, so the penny or coin doesn't move sideways. So it just drops straight down into the cup due to gravity. So I'll do this experiment one more time. So remember, you need a cup, a card, and a coin. And so you just let it sit there. And then you have to make sure you do that flicking motion. It has to be consistent. So I'll show you an example of what can go wrong. So if I just go like that, oh, I guess it worked too. But if I were to just like flick it, you need to only put force on the card. So if I were to just like flick the card, it still keeps going in. But that can be difficult for younger ages, especially like K through 2nd. So this is an experiment only for 3rd through 5th. But if you want to do this with younger kids, you would just have to make sure that they know how to flick it, and they have to flick it fast. So yeah, that's my experiment. And so there are some ways that are difficult for this experiment. So like I said, if you're too young, the younger students may not have the fine motor control to flick it and it fall into the coin fall into there. Another one is the cup may move or fall over. So this is a glass cup, so it's very sturdy, so that's not really gonna move a lot. But if you had a plastic cup, the kid could accidentally flick the plastic cup and the plastic cup just goes everywhere. So that can make it hard and tricky. And the last one I will say is flicking the card properly, which I already talked about with like the younger ones. But if it flicked too slowly, the penny moves with the card or the coin moves with the card. So like I said, like if you just kind of, it keeps going in because I think I'm doing it too slow. But if you were to just like Yeah, it keeps going in. I think it's because this isn't a penny. This is a quarter. I couldn't find a penny. I only could find a quarter. But if it was a penny, it would probably not have that same thing. It would probably just flat, like go like that if you didn't flick it hard enough. But yeah, that's my experiment, and I hope you guys enjoyed.